I steal advice. You ain't gotta tell me. I steal it. Whether you said it in the interview or
Right.
you just done some bar that I could peep game in your demonstration. You know, I pay attention. I'm a student of success and just boss moves, and I pay attention. So you don't gotta tell me directly. You know what I mean?
Who's giving you some of the best advice?
I steal advice. You ain't gotta tell me. I steal it. Whether you said it in the interview
Right.
or you just done some bar that I could peep game in your demonstration. You know, I pay attention. I'm a student of success and just boss moves, and I pay attention. So you don't gotta tell me directly. You know what I mean?
What up, y'all? Welcome to the video. As y'all coming in, y'all smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. And with this video, man, this is something I wanted to talk about. This is a clip I seen floating around Twitter or whatever. So I seen it and I immediately disagreed with it. And I felt like I wanted to speak on it because this is one of my, what I want to say, pet peeves, or I should say, I just hate when guys talk like this, because it's not exactly what he said to that made me think some kind of way. It was really like the mentality that I see like a lot of guys run with that I don't be liking. So that's why I want to talk about it. So we're gonna play the clip. I want y'all to listen, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts.
He broke the bank, you know, and I don't see him trying to give the game to the young fighters because he's a promoter now. I can't give everybody the game if I'm one of them now. It's a business at the end of the day. So if they made all this money on our backs as fighters, and now I'm a promoter, I'm going to do the same thing that they once was doing and just say it's just the game of the business.
So
he broke the bank.
So this clip is from Terence Crawford, you know, doing the interview, and what he basically saying is Floyd Mayweather don't give game to the young fighters. He don't see him giving game to the young fighters because he's a promoter now, and for him to take advantage of the fighters like the promoters do, it would be conflictive to even give them any type of game when he trying to trick them. Basically what he's saying, you know. And man, I disagree, bro, because this is what I don't like about dudes, man. I'm gonna refer this to real life things just like I do everything else when we be talking certain subjects or whatever. But this is what I don't like about dudes. This is what it remind me of telling another dude from your hood he don't do nothing for the hood. Like, it's just like, so one guy start getting some paper, you got other guys who can't get no paper or ain't trying to get that. It ain't that they can't get no paper. I take that back. They ain't trying to get no paper, right? And they say how that person ain't doing nothing for the hood, but then you turn around like, what you doing? what you doing for the hood then? Well, if I had the paper like he had, I would be doing this. Shut up. If was a fifth, shut your mouth. That's why I hate dudes who think like that, man, because the way I think is a person shouldn't have to hold your hand to get you to do things for yourself, or the things you should be doing, or to teach you things. And you, as the person that needs your hand held, you shouldn't have to get your hand held for you to learn new things, you know, and what you should be doing with yourself, acquiring yourself, Smokey. Like you shouldn't be need for your hand to be getting held, bro. I don't need nobody to hold my hand to show me how to do something, for me to learn how to do something. Like, I don't need you to tell me the game for me to learn the game. I mean, it's called watching. Like, what happened? What they say? The greatest teachers is the person who don't even really teach you. Like, they teaching you, but not with opening their mouth, because a lot of times guys, they ain't really trying to hear things on the come up anyway. They really gonna go their own route. But I feel like what you should do is, see, with Floyd Mayweather, he do actually give game, but you was supposed to take what he was giving and put your own spin on it. He didn't have to come to goddamn Omaha, Nebraska, and come to the damn gym and show you different things and how to do business and things like that. He didn't have to do that. I didn't watch Floyd Mayweather do so many interviews over the years telling people his story instead of looking at this man with the jealousy face. He always talking about himself or these different things they always say, right? What people always say. You supposed to take, when he be telling his story, you supposed to take what you can get about his story and apply it to yourself. I heard Floyd Mayweather say how he left Bob Arum because Bob Arum didn't know how to promote black fighters. Went to Al Heyman, he blew, basically, to sum it all up. Long story short. He told you right there. Well, he just told you. But no. You see, a lot of people be thinking they blackball, but be saying he blackball or whatever the case or whatever. He not blackball. Ain't nobody blackball. You blackball yourself. You put yourself in a box, and you lock the doors. That's what you did. See, it's called accountability. Sometimes you gotta take some of this shit, even if you don't feel like it's all the way your fault. Sometimes you gotta take something and put some blame on yourself so that way it won't happen again. It's a mindset thing. Like, Floyd Mayweather can't take his time. If you gotta show you what the hell, if you gotta come to Omaha, nigga, he gonna have to come to all 50 states and show all these damn bosses what the hell to do with their business. You have to take what you can take from him and apply it, put your spin on it and do what you gotta do for yourself. Like, like that sound like some I don't know, man. It just sound like entitlement to me, man. That's what a lot of our culture be about. Like, I want dudes just to really just stop thinking like that, man. You gotta stop thinking like that, man. When I was little, I was groomed by real trappers. Like, a lot of times when I was little, they thought maybe I wasn't watching or because I wasn't saying nothing, or whatever the case. But the whole time I was absorbing everything. And I took things and certain things and did what I did. So, I mean, I hate dudes, man. I ain't gonna fake it, man. I got a strong dislike dude. That's why I say I do not ride with Crawford when it comes to anything that concerns the boxing. I ride with I like how he the king of his city. That's it, that's all. Other than that, I mean, dude, I just can't get what he be talking about. I just can't. I don't relate to it. I just don't. But yeah, man, Floyd Mayweather definitely gave every fight a game. It was up for you to grab the game and use the game instead of looking at it like, I mean, and then I can see a lot of influence from Shakur Stevenson from Terence Crawford or whatever, right? But, and I'm like, damn, that's why Shakur be acting like that. He be around Bud so much. That's why he act like that. Like, he act like word as hell. He act hella word, bro. And the crazy thing is, one thing about this how dudes is, this one thing I learned about guys, man. They can be around you the whole time, but then and seeing you come from zero, but then they'll find somebody else to look up to because they was around you that whole time, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, for instance, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, all them. If I heard an interview with them telling me their favorite fighter ain't Floyd Mayweather, I'm done listening. Everything else is all cap. That coming out their mouth from that point on. If they don't say Floyd Mayweather, the greatest ever to me, you grew up on Floyd. What is you talking about? So, if anyone, even Floyd got another fight named Kermel Monin on the come up. Like, he finna go pro real soon, I think. Yeah, man, all them dudes looked up to Floyd, bro. He is their idol. But guys got older, Floyd Mayweather took who he took under his wing, which was Tank, and everybody else found them somebody else to look up to and who they felt like was realer or whatever the hell they felt like. But my thing is, man, I don't like when dudes think like that because it gives a sense of entitlement. I mean, like I said, man, you shouldn't need for somebody to come down and hold your motherfucking hand. I hate to go super deep, but man, God ain't coming out here to hold your hand and showing you hand by hand different things. I think it come by signs and different things throughout day to day in life or whatever that you just have to take those signs and do what you can do with them. Like these dudes, man, out here, man, they expect so much out of one man, bro. Like, out of one man, they ain't even having expectations for you that they don't even have for themselves. It's crazy out here, bro. That's how these streets is, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I disagree, man. Floyd gave a lot of game, man. And you telling me just because he turned into a promoter, now he trying to trick guys and make a bunch of money out their backs? So that tell me you still as dumb as you were when you was Bob Brown. Still dumb. Still dumb as hell. Because all this damn money and clout you just got from this damn fight that Earl Spence just blessed your ass with. He just put you on. Put you on. Gave you a whole brick. And you out here breaking it down. So what the hell is we talking about? So with all this clout paper you just got from this fight, all the attention everybody get, everybody nut hugging, nut riding it, these different things, I mean, I just start to progress or something. This nigga he's still thinking the same way. What the hell? So you don't want to be a promoter? You should want to be a promoter. Cause that's the next, you know. I ain't gonna say you should wanna, but if that's something you wanna do, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the next level. If you still trying to be connected to boxing, if that's what you wanna do. Floyd making TMT, making them brand, you know, that's how he was able to acquire all the paper by making TMT promotions, leaving Bob Brown. That was the game right there, nigga. That was the game. That was all the game you need. Listen to this game, man. I hate that.
And I don't see him trying to give the game to the young fighters because he's a promoter now. I can't give everybody the game if I'm one of them.
Man ain't giving the game to the young fighter. The young fighters gotta look at Floyd. I ain't got to flag money. See, this is how I look at Floyd. I see how Floyd do with the paper. But to me, when Floyd do all the things he do or whatever the case, with how he promote himself, to me, that is him in character mode. That's how I take it. I take it with a grain of salt. I look at it like he in character mode. He found a way to capitalize off his image. I mean, it's no different from a rapper. You gotta look like, you know the saying, look like paper to make paper. I mean, who the hell wanna listen to a nigga who ain't got no paper? So, with Floyd building his brand, how he built his brand, it was genius of him to come up with that. You know, BMF, if they were successful in a rap game or whatever, before he got locked up, he would have been a cold motherfucker with that. Because just the whole flexing would have made so many rappers look bigger than they actually were. And made people believe more of what they were saying, which ultimately generated more revenue for them in their teams. So that's how Floyd did it, but with boxing, he was able to get people to buy into the lifestyle, right? Whether he was really living it or faking it, it don't matter. Because he's living it now, that's for sure. So the point was, he came up with the plan to generate revenue, but he played the character. Whether you feel like he went in too deep with the character or not, but that's your opinion. But he came up with the plan to play the character of doing that, to feed his family generational wealth. What everybody be talking about, right? Generational wealth. So it shouldn't be nothing you not. You know what I'm saying? Floyd gave a lot of game. You just supposed to pick up what he was putting down. If you couldn't pick up what he was putting down, then that was your fault, not his. So yeah, man, I disagree, and I hate dudes that think like this. But I just don't like no dude. If you think like that, stay away from me. Period. Don't even come around me. Fuck, because the nigga got kids, everything. Ain't got time to be. You shouldn't listen, man. You shouldn't have to. Like I always say, come with friends, family, or if you rock with somebody or whatever, you shouldn't have to see that person every day for that love to remain the same or that bond to remain the same. You shouldn't have to. See, you might be requiring more from a person than they actually have to give at that moment. So that is selfish of you to be requiring something from a person that they might even not have to give at that moment. So yeah, man, that's what it's about to me, man. My honest opinion, man. Like I said, man, if you rock with somebody, you shouldn't have to talk to them every day. Oh man, you see them all of a sudden, they fake energy change. That mean your loved one never real in the first place. That mean you was secretly jealous. You just looking for a reason. Like, that's all that is. You looking for a reason, and you finally got a reason to go at a person or take a person down or stop another person from looking at that person the way they looking at them. So, man, I just hate that mindset of all culture and guys. So, as a real leader speaking, I can relate to a person feeling that type of way towards you, like the entitlement feeling, like somebody owe you something. Man, nobody owe you nothing, bro. He gave you the game. You just ain't pick up what he's putting down. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe already. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.